again. And I say we because I am with
Jayda.
again. After our little adventure by the Walibi. Are you still tired?
No.
No? Okay. That was fun, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we off to today, Jayda?
Circuit Zandvoort.
Circuit Zandvoort racing track. Zandvoort. And what are we going to see? You don't really know, huh?
GT3 and GT4.
Yep. And Jayda is a racing fan, but not necessarily these classes. But I was going and she said I want to go. I asked if you want to go. You said yes, right?
Yes.
So I didn't drag you along with me, did I? Not really.
No.
It was your idea, right? To go?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't force you. So no child labor or anything like that. So we are going over to Zandvoort. As you can see, the driving time is about 60 minutes. There is one little problem. Well, it's not really a problem because there is a solution. So I bought my ticket kind of late. So because of that, I don't have a parking ticket. Those tickets were sold out, so I'm gonna look for a parking garage when I reach. So we might have to walk a little bit. But as you know, Jayda is young and fit anyway, so no problem. She could just drop me off, park the car, and walk over to the racetrack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you know, no music, can't chance of getting copyright or anything, so it's going to be quiet on the way over. Kind of quiet, we might be talking a bit. Jayda is listening to music. What are you doing, music or watching?
Music.
Music, okay. And what kind of music is a young one listening to? Billy?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki,
The
what?
Playlist Starships.
Oh, no, skip that one. That's not your kind of music. What else? Ketchup song?
Party in the USA.
Who?
Party in the USA.
Is it bad?
Nee.
No cursing?
Nee.
Yeah. Okay. You wouldn't lie to me. Alright, so if there's anything interesting, I'll chime back in. And the road will look familiar because it is the road I take to my work most times. So I'm going to be following the A1 and then the A9 because I believe the A10 is closed today. No, it should be open. The A10 is closed the other way around, coming back to Amersfoort, but it should be open. So I'm just going to follow the sat nav and I'm going to see where I end up, and depending on what time we are done, if I have time, I might drive around Zandvoort a little bit, otherwise I will go back some other time. I do plan to make videos of that side on my Zandvoort, Haarlem, what else is over there? Overveen, Heemstede, Weesp? Yeah, Weesp is on the way. It's somewhere between Amersfoort and Amsterdam. So good. But this one, Zandvoort is like way over on the sea. They got like, if you go further up the coastline, then you got Noordwijk on Zee. Some more places. Egmond on the Zee. You got a good bit. The weather was really nice the last few weeks. It's still okay today, but it's a little bit less nice, you would say. It's 15 degrees, cloudy, but if it's not gonna rain, it's no problem. I took my sweater because, of course, we're on the coastline, and wind coming off the sea could be somewhat chilly. So better to take it and don't need it. You need it, and you don't have it. Right, Jayda? Yeah, that's really smart of me. Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate it. kind of bugging me a bit, so that's why I'm pulling up my nose all day. Maybe not. Dat is heel lang. $12 uur. Dat klinkt veel te lang, ja. Oké. Nou, dat kan. Zo'n 80 kilometer. 80 kilometer, zoiets toch? Lopen.
76, dus ongeveer.
En als je wil fietsen, denk ik 5 uur.
3 uur.
Oh, oké. Dat is niet slecht. Ja, het zal iets langer zijn dan.
Maar,
Dus, het zal ietsjes langer zijn dan, denk ik, 3,5 uur.
hoezo duurt het met de trein langer?
In verband met de overstap, je moet eerst naar het busstation. Of naar een bushalte, treinstation. Misschien moet je overstappen.
Ja, in Haarlem moet je overstappen.
Ja.
Mijn telefoon gaat juist 1% verliezen in plaats van opladen.
Ja, oké. Dan moet je deze pakken en nu moet je scherm ook sluiten dan. Dan zegt hij slow charger. Dan maar deze. Dat is heel handig. Anders moet je scherm sluiten. Dat hij het wel eens schrift dicht is.
Deze doet het wel.
That's good enough.
91.
Zit hij op 91 al?
Ja.
Oh, oké, zijn het 51.
Nee, dat was mijn oordopjes.
Oh.
De telefoon was gewoon vol.
Zeg dat dan.
Die brug zie ik echt altijd. Zelfs als we naar Frankrijk gaan, voor mijn gevoel gaan we voor zo'n brug.
Zo, wat zie je altijd?
Zo'n brug.
Oh ja.
Als we op vakantie gaan dan.
Ja, de meeste lijken op elkaar. Ja.
En dan gaan we met school ook naar de London Bridge.
Ja, nice.
En Big Ben.
Nice.
En
can see it. The A1 on the other side. So far it is closed. It's going to be closed for like a good while, maybe 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. The traffic is absolutely terrible going from Amsterdam back to Amersfoort because everything is going over the A9. Just last one, what was it? Last week, it took me like 2 hours to get from Amsterdam back to Amersfoort. So, yeah, but that's life. When you're on the road like I am, you're gonna run into issues. No one again. Misschien zijn we toen over de A9 gegaan. Dat kan ook.
Het was een heel raar gebouw waar we toen voorbij reden. Dat ding.
Ja,
En dat was
die
die.
daar toch? Ja. Misschien gingen we over de A9 die kant op en dan over de A10 deze kant op. Dat kan ook. Alles goed, alles goed. Amsterdam, also looking a little bit delayed. No. ETA is the same, 10:47. And the closer we get to Zandvoort, the darker it's getting, as you can see. Got some clouds coming off the sea. Hopefully it's going to stay dry. So in case you are wondering. En even schakelen, bedankt allemaal. Ik weet dat mensen ook in Nederland kijken. Dus echt bedankt. Ik ga ook iets meer Nederlands bij af en toe. Ja, ik ga iets meer Nederlands doen. Toch Jayda? Dat is ook goed, toch?
Ja.
Ja, oké. Niet dat ik het kan, maar ik ga wel mijn best doen. Dus dan neem ik Jayda mee. Dan kan Jayda voor mij vertalen. Jayda, can you say good morning in Dutch, please?
Goedemorgen.
See, yeah. So if I know anything, I just ask Jayda.
Ja.
You will tell me, right?
Ja.
Okay. Cool. So, like I was saying, like I said at the start, Jayda is a racing fan, but Jayda is more MotoGP and the Formula One. And Jayda is just like dying, shouldn't say dying, to go to a MotoGP race. She will one day. She didn't yet, but she will one day. So Assen is the easiest one, because that one is in Holland. I went to Assen a few times, maybe like 4 times. So I want to go to Germany one day, Sachsenring. So who knows? Maybe Jayda is going to go to Assen first, or she's going to go with me to Sachsenring. Sachsenring is 6 hours drive. So
6.
yeah, so it's not really around the corner. Yeah, 6, that's far. So maybe Assen is easy. Yeah, and it's your first time going to a racetrack, right?
Ja.
Yeah. So we also got a bit of races in Europe. You got Zandvoort, you got Assen, you got Spa in Belgium. Spa is also close by here. Spa is like 3 hours drive, so that's not too bad. You got Zolder, that's also in Belgium. You got tracks in France, Le Mans, Manicours. But some of those are a little bit further away. We're going left. Yeah, we're going left. So, and if you're willing to drive, then you got like Spain, you got Barcelona. What other tracks you got in Spain? Barcelona and what else? You don't know. And then you got Italy, you got Misano, you got Monza, you got Imola, Mugello. Of course, you got like Austria, Red Bull Ring, Formula One, and MotoGP. Then you got every country got a track, more or less. I said Germany, you got Sachsenring, that's for MotoGP, but you got what's the name of it? Nürburgring. Yeah, I went there once already for the GT3, and then you got so that's 3 hours from Amersfoort, and then you got Hockenheim, that's another 2 hours from up the road. I should say, what else you got? And then you got Oschersleben. That's not really MotoGP, that's German GT4 and DTM, GT3, GT4. German, was it GT Masters? And DTM. Let me see what's the speed on this road. Yep, 100. So, yeah. It's weird that Jayda's into racing because I didn't force my kids to watch race or anything. Maybe the TV was on a good bit. I never once said, come and sit down and watch racing. Did I? Yeah, you just started watching racing. Which is nice. next 12k, 20 minutes. Keep on this road for the next 3.5 kilometers.
Volgens mij waren ze nooit in Haarlem geweest.
Nee?
Of,
Jij niet, volgens mij niet. Ja, je hebt ook niks te zoeken, hè? Wat moet je daar, hè?
weet niet.
Ja, helemaal niks zoals mij. Klopt het wel? Ja, dat klopt. It doesn't really show this as. Well, anyway. Zo, dit is de oude weg in Haarlem. Dit is oude weg in Haarlem. And maybe you see it in the nav anyway, so I don't really need to say it, but in case you can't see it, misschien kun je zien op de Google Map, op de overlay.
Steeds niet zo oude mensen een kale plek op hun hoofd hebben.
Wat snap je niet?
Zo oude mensen zo'n kale plek op hun hoofd hebben in het midden.
Ja, niet alleen oude mensen toch? Ik heb het ook.
Wat wil jij zeggen?
Ja, soms gebeurt dat wel. Je verliest gewoon jaren. Dat is lijf, hè? Okay, so what are we going for today actually? So today we are only going, as you can see it's kind of late, so this GT3's GT racing is like the whole weekend, so they got Friday, you got the practice. Yesterday, Saturday, they had the qualifying and the race one, but they also got GT2 and GT4 and European Formula 3. So, and again, you probably got some local races in between. But today, and those I watched yesterday, the main race I watched yesterday, so at least I know what to expect today. So the quali is already gone. I watched the quali back in Amersfoort because I qualified early in the morning. The main race is going to be at 2:45 p.m. and we're going to reach at, I'm guessing we're going to be inside at 11, maybe a 11:15. And so we're going to catch the GT4 and the GT3 and all the things we're not going to see. So I'm not really going for all the races, but like the GT2 I don't really watch anymore. GT2 European Series. I used to watch a lot of races, but it take up too much of my time. So I think that maybe I watch like 70% less. Just try to focus on the main races, the big races, and the other ones I skip. Just don't have time. And some years ago when I went to Germany, they also had the Lamborghini Super Trofeo as a supporting race. and they had a Formula Renault, and what else? Can't remember, but they had some good races. And the thing is that with racing, if you really want to see it, everything, it's better to stay home and watch it from the couch. But it's not about seeing everything. Sometimes it's just about going and just experiencing the sound and the atmosphere and everything. Because these days, that's also one of the reasons I don't like watching races anymore. They turn the cars down, the engines down so much. You know, they got a commentator just like chatting away, and it's so difficult for you to enjoy the sounds of the cars. If I'm watching electric racing, then in all case electric, it's quiet.
Dat is niet leuk. Dat is
Nee.
niks.
And actually, Jayda don't like electric racing. And actually, when you watch electric racing, what they do is they turn the sound up for you to, you know, otherwise it's going to be too quiet and people are going to fall asleep. So they turn the electric sound, the buzz, they turn it up a bit, and now you got like real engines, and they turn it down. Doesn't make sense. So I left a few comments already saying, hey, y'all got to turn the sound up because you're gonna lose viewers, and a lot of people actually agree with me. So if this is the direction we're going in, then we'll stop watching racing eventually, because it's not just about the racing, it's also about the sound, the sensation. And Jayda agreed with me. It's not often you agree with me, yeah? And in 2 weeks, so this race series, let me see, where are we? Are we still in Haarlem? Yes, we are. And it's actually a nice place. So, like I said, I will come back with like a video, definitely. Nice, huh? You like?
Ja.
Okay. Let's go. Yes, what was I saying? See, that's why you shouldn't stop talking. Yeah. So yeah, this is a sprint weekend, and so they got a sprint cup and they got an endurance cup. Sprint cup is 2 races a weekend, 2 times 60 minutes, and the endurance, that could be between, I think the shortest endurance is 3 hours and the longest one is 24 hours of spa. And then you got like probably got like a 6-hour race, and so yeah, next week they're going back to, I think the endurance started in Paul Ricard in France. In 2 weeks they're going to Monza for the endurance. 2 weeks ago was the start of the sprint in Brands Hatch in England. So enough entertainment a couple of months. Maybe, just maybe, I might catch another race this year, but we'll see. We'll see. We are in Overveen.
Wat? Overveen?
Yeah, Overveen. It's a little place right beside Haarlem. I think it's also governed by Haarlem. Gemeente Haarlem. Turn my limiter on so I don't go over. I'm gonna turn my limiter on. Put it up to 52. As you can see, off to the right is Bloemendaal, Alkmaar. Should see a lot of sports car today. supercars. So we get the Lamborghinis and McLarens. Oh yeah, did I tell you what kind of cars are competing in the GT3 field?
Ferrari. BMW.
Yeah, Ferrari, BMW, McLaren, Porsche. They even got a Ford Mustang now. They got a Chevy Corvette. Mercedes, yeah. Aston Martin. Oh, thank you so much, Jayda. And what else? That should be it. I think I got like 8 brands. I'll check. Porsche. German plates.
Zijn hier dan veel van?
Yeah, the closer you get to Zandvoort, the more sports car you're gonna see. You're gonna see a lot of sports car. And you're gonna see more Porsches. The Porsches are the most common ones. If you're lucky, you might see some Koenigsegg. Ever heard about Koenigsegg?
Nee.
Straight. Let me see, where are we? We are still in Overveen.
Zeeweg.
What?
Zeeweg.
Zeeweg, according to Jayda. Thank you very much.
Is daar de zee?
Yep. Is this a 50 road? It is a 50 road, so let me just keep the limiter on. 6K. Like I said, still gotta find parking. Parking. Sterrenwacht. What is that? Maybe we could go to watch stars. Okay, turn the limits off and just keep the cruise control on. Going back up to 80. Sound on the navigation, so I don't need to look away. Staat daar zelf op. Nou ja, wel 50. Daar 60.
Hier een camping.
Staat het er? Ja.
Overal.
we're still in Overveen according to my navigation. I thought Overveen was this tiny little place. But like I said, I don't really know much about this sport anyway, so. Are we in Zandvoort? No, we're still not in Zandvoort. We're not in Zandvoort. But we're getting there, we're getting closer, we're getting closer.
Voor mijn gevoel ken ik het stukje. Als we naar Noordwijk gaan, vraag ik me dan via een andere weg.
Ja, dat lijkt wel op Noordwijk, maar dat is het niet. En daar is de zee.
Mama had het idee om over het strand te lopen.
Ja.
Het water ziet er zo raar uit vergeleken met Sint Maarten.
Ja. Welkom everyone to Zandvoort, Zandvoort Boulevard. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Zandvoort. Off to my right is the sea, Noordzee, Noordzee. Noordzee, Noordzee. Busy, it's looking busy. It's another 2K to get to the circuit, so.
Harde golven.
Yeah, I see people
Surfen.
surfing. Ja. Dus so I'm still gonna try to see if I could park at the circuit. Most likely I can't, but I'm gonna try anyway. Just gonna drive up and say, can I buy a ticket? Oh, check the sea.
Oh, veel hoor.
Zandvoort Boulevard.
Wat is daar dan? Want
Waar?
ik zie daar windmolen staan voor palen.
Dat is volgens mij een windmolenpark.
Staat gewoon midden op zee.
Ja. En als je vanuit Engeland vliegt en je kijkt, dan zie je heel veel windmolen. Oké, 500 meters.
Ik wil ook een surfen. Lijkt me echt leuk.
You wanna surf?
Ik zou het willen kunnen.
Okay, then one day you're gonna take lessons.
De zee is eng.
We are going to the left. Toch zijn ze er wel. Nou, Zandvoort is links. Ik ga kijken. Alright, I'm gonna test my luck to see. Het ding is gewoon kapot gegaan hier. Ja, grote kwaliteit.
Volgende.
De volgende.
Ja,
Oké.
is duidelijk. Draaien.
Jo.
Draaien.
Dat is kapot.
Deze.
Kan je raam niet meer dicht?
Ja, kan wel, maar echt kwaliteit, jammer. Ik ga kijken of het kan. Kan ik kaarten dan kopen?
Jazeker man.
In welke moet ik staan?
Als je wilt die kant of die kant.
Oké.
Deze 50 euro en deze 100 euro.
50?
Nee man.
Dat is-
Ja, Je mag door, hè?
Is goed, dankjewel. Hoi, hoi. Oh, jongen. Dat is hier grappig. Oh, die gaf wel bijna een hartaanval.
Duidelijk. En dan bestaat wel.
Wat moet je daar staan als je kaarten wil kopen? Oké, ik pak even mijn telefoon. Goedemorgen. Ik hoor dat ik bij u een parkeerkaart kan kopen. Ja. Moeten we deze eerst?
Nee, die moet verder op.
Oh, die moet verder op. Oké. Hoeveel kost die kaart?
57.
Ja.
Nee, jongens, kom op. Ja. Oh.
Ja, dat wil die niet. Nu wel?
Hij erbij. Hassan! Nee. Ja, nu.
Ja.
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 Nee. Hassan, deze meneer wil betalen. Ja.
Heeft hij hem niet gepakt?
Morgen.
Hey, goedemorgen. Is hij niet afgeschreven? Gelukt? Ik kan door, hè?
Zie, ik had ook gewoon een pet voor Formule 1 moeten meenemen.
Ja.
Je ziet zoveel mensen rondlopen.
Maar volgens mij mag ik heel langzaam. Ja. Alright, we are in. Let me just go try to find a space. Let me see if the direct us to. Yes, check. Where is it saying? Sending me this way. That's a long way now. Oh, let me close my windows because
Maar wat is er dan stuk?
I can show it to you in a bit. Oh, that's far, huh? Let me see what they're sending me. All right. Welcome everyone to Circuit Zandvoort. 1 hour and 6 minutes. Okay, we're going to take a walk over to the circuit.